place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can spot the group they mentioned.
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
This is not gonna be suspicious at all. Like, we kind of stand out a little bit.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru.
Vengeance will be mine.
Oh.
Who are you? What do you want?
I'm looking for info about a certain something.
Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Yeah, there's lots of money.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there.
We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're actually interested to know more because we're students.
You're so great at making up lies and believable stories, Paimon.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info.
Oh, that's so generous of you.
Years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru. King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
Is it another misunderstanding like with the God of Salt? You know how it all goes. It just ends up being one big misunderstanding.
King Deshret isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection. Mark my words, our god shall return.
That evil was like that laugh was so evil is what I meant. That evil was so laugh, yes, totally.
I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Hello, Alhaitham.
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, that address he gave you is fake. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory.
Oh, okay, I want my money back then.
I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
A week from today? How many people are you gonna be gathering?
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 Mora to them.
What's that noise?
He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Emirites running too.
Emirate? What the fuck did you just say, Paimon?
Emirites? He seems to know a lot about what's going on around here. Let's catch up with him and ask some questions. Wait up!
Thank you for your help back there.
No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even.
Should we do an Alhaitham? No, I was just kidding.
All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! You must know the real story about certain something, no?
I'm a student from it. No, don't lie to him.
A student. Right.
Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
All right, I accept.
So, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
You were willing to part with 500,000 Mora for something and you didn't even know what it was? This is what you've been looking for. It's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge.
What?
It's like a miniature Akasha.
Canned knowledge.
Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something. I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant.
Oh.
She's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with Academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
Fair enough. It's like some drug dealer level up. There's all out of codes and stuff. This is some illegal business.
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory.
Oh.
Very good.
Thank you. Paimon sure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier. Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't you?
Did you know we were accused of killing Rex Lapis one time? Oh. It's one of these metal ones.
You've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the eye for quality.
And we cheated.
So far, everything we bought belongs to Alhaitham.
Don't say that out loud!
Oh, how about Sword Fighting Techniques 8. We'll take this one. All right, very good.
Be careful!
We did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost now?
Why are you two so intent on tracking it down?
She just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important.
She just wants to meet the god!
In that case, you're on the right track. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the gods. The divine knowledge capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. Unless I know whose hands the divine knowledge capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now, the situation is different. If I get the opportunity to study the divine knowledge capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation?
Thank you.
Okay, then we'll meet up in 2 days.
This is order.
You've been blessed by the, God of Mora. I would like to buy info on the whereabouts of the divine knowledge capsule.
Oh, now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The divine knowledge capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery, the leader of Ain el Ahmar. That divine knowledge capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. It was glowing bright red.
Sounds like a danger capsule.
Every journey has its final day.
Let's head back and talk to Alhaitham.
You thought you could sneak in a voice line there. It's not gonna happen, friend. A few days later, on the well, we didn't even have to do his time skip.
Alhaitham sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
This is like some kids show where it's like, oh, I wonder where Alhaitham is. Can you see Alhaitham?
You've come to support this lunatic because he helped you out? Fine. Your funeral.
It's okay, because I know someone in the funeral business. I can get a 2-for-1 coupon.
I will have order.
Easy peasy. Ooh.
Academia scum!
It's called Fatui Scum, I'll have you know.
Boss! Finally!
Um,
Did you use it? Great! Now we can... Boss?
shit! Oh no!
What happened to him?
It's the rat, it's the danger! I knew
We have to
it!
cut his Akasha connection, now.
This music goes though. I mean, not anymore, but sheesh.
Target acquired. Arrest him. Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Alhaitham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away.
Oh, that was pretty slick.
World, forget me.
Oh.
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This divine knowledge capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest.
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the divine knowledge capsule back too. What a shame. We were so close.
I believe our collaboration has also reached its end. I'm heading back to the Academia. How about you two?
It's almost the day of the Sabzeruz
All
Festival.
right.
Maybe we should head back too. Then we'll part ways here, Alhaitham. Until we meet again.
Bye bye.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
That is a little bit sus, Alhaitham. Also, he didn't tell us about that. He didn't say he still had it.
Dinyarzad, we're back!
I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Aw, maybe the Lesser Lord will show up. No, I don't doubt it. I mean, with our luck of meeting the Archons, she might just, who knows?
Did we oversleep? We should go meet Dinyarzad right away. Good morning, Dinyarzad. We must have overslept a little bit.
Not at all. I arrived early. Today is finally here. I must cherish every moment as if it were gold. I'm hoping my body won't be too much of an issue today.
I hope so too. Like, I was a little bit worried. Oh no, I hope she won't be sick tomorrow, but she seems alright, all things considered.
Let's start with the stalls over there.
Dear
Leah.
customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
Ooh, what thingamajigs should we select? Let's bring something from our beloved nation of Leah. Yeah, let's go for it.
It's the moon. It means... wait a moment.
Gotta check your notes.
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
That sounds rather ominous.
Uh-oh.
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
That was very loud.
Do you want some Yalta candies? They're a festival staple, and I happen to have some boxes readied here.
Don't these boxes all look the same?
That is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw.
Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants the Sunsetia flavor.
Yeah, that one.
Attention! That's unfortunately Lizard Tail.
Oh.
The Sunsetia flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this?
No.
The most important thing is that everyone has a good time at the festival. So please, take both boxes.
Oh, thank you.
Those Eremites don't look like they're up to any good.
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora, but I wonder how much the Homayanis would shell out to get you back.
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you? Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
Please be careful, Dia.
She'll be fine.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job. Look out for yourself. After I've wiped the floor with them, I'll go find you all.
Fair enough.
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about Dia. After all, none of this would have happened if I hadn't insisted on coming out today.
No, it's fine.
Found ya.
Dia! You took care of them so fast!
Dia, your arm.
Oh no.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still getting used to this new greatsword.
What happened to the one you were using before?
About that. Well, I sold it, because I was low on mora.
It seems like an odd excuse.
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round of preparations?
Oh!
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry. I'm not gonna lose my commission because I made my employer cry, am I?
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon without permission and getting hurt? I'll have to reevaluate your performance. Thank you very much, Dia.
Don't be like that. I get embarrassed really easily.
Are you feeling unwell again, Dunyarzad?
Traveler, can you take her somewhere to rest? I'll look around the area to make sure we're safe from an ambush.
Tia's expression just now when she mentioned your condition? Just those... yeah.
I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
Oh, this is an NPC. Reminder! Kali is not an NPC. Kali is safe. This is an NPC. Tepe reminder. Anyway.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar and I came to terms with it a long time ago. Compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this, its effects on my life have been much more painful. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me so that I can live for that much longer. However, I know I will one day succumb to this. Did you know? Before I ran away from home this time, the world outside of my home didn't even know that I existed. Since I was a child, all I could do was sit on my bed and stare at everything outside of my window. I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and speak with others. Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy on everyone's faces here, and all the support I've received from friends like Dia. This way, when my final day does arrive, it will be less sorrowful.
Nah.
At the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world, right?
Yes, I will remember you.
As long as you don't forget Paimon. Paimon also won't forget about you.
No.
No, even if you forget Paimon, Paimon will still remember you.
That's wholesome, Paimon.
Thank you two so much. Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her encouragement, I wouldn't have taken that first step. Isn't the dance of Sabzeruz about to begin? It's the part of the festival that I've been looking forward to the most.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go to the stage.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permission?
No!
The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. Only the academia can host such an event.
What?
The academia was originally responsible for the Sabzeruz Festival, but they failed this responsibility for many years.
Art, dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land of knowledge and reason?
What the fuck? Aren't you ashamed of being an artist? We don't do art here.
No, I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts. Even the goddess of flowers dedicated a dance to her.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me.
What the fuck?
What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore.
This guy's like, oh, you haven't gone to school. You can't argue with me, but I have a valid argument. You're not at the same level as me. I'm so smart. I'll take my leave before you make another valid argument.
The Sabzeruz Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Let's go somewhere the academia can't find us and perform there.
Yeah!
But how do we let everyone know? And what about the atmosphere on the stage?
Nilu, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
I know how important this festival is to you. I don't want you to have any regrets.
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about my feelings is more than enough.
Aw.
It would be too risky to continue the Sabzeruz Festival at this point. I don't want to get everyone in trouble.
You can sneak out for the next Sabzeruz Festival, right? We'll make sure the next one is a smashing success.
But you guys aren't allowed.
The next one.
Oh, she's probably don't know if she'll be able to.
Yes. Okay. It's a promise. I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilu's dance.
Well, that sucks.
It's a shame the festival ended the way it did. Nilu and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sabzeruz Festival a success. But Dunyarzad is running out of time.
Beep?
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The project has entered its most critical phase. Power has begun to flow from...
Huh? Wait, are we reliving the same day?
We should go meet Dunyarzad right away! Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry we're late.
Not at all. I arrived early.
You seem kinda tired. Did you not get enough sleep?
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants to eat the Sunsetia flavor.
It was number 4, right?
Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Cool.
Paimon bet you had incredible luck, and Paimon was right!
That just now? I don't think that was luck.
A feeling of deja vu? Paimon also felt something like that today. So that's it. You're intentionally doing things you usually wouldn't and seeing if you still get that same feeling of deja vu.
1 chocolate baked that cake, please?
Oh, Paimon understands what you're trying to do now. You'd never normally order something like this.
This flavor. Definitely eaten this before?
Paimon also gets the impression that we've been here many times, even though we aren't regulars.
What is going on? Like, I would understand that everything else that happened was giving them a feeling of deja vu, but like, we've never been here before. What is happening? How many times have we done this day?
What a coincidence, Dunyarzad. We meet again. Why are you sitting here all by yourself?
Also, we kind of left her knowing that that thing would happen. That's a little bit rude, but I mean, the traveler didn't really know, so it's okay, but yeah.
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just now, but thankfully Dia came to my rescue. I started to feel unwell after that, so I sat down here.
Kidnappers? Oh my goodness, are you hurt?
I'm okay. Dia's arm got scratched, but it isn't serious.
Dunyarzad, you seem a little down today. It's the Sabzeruz Festival, and you've been looking forward to it so much.
I've always been like this, no matter how amazing today may be. It is but a single day. After however many more days, my time will come to an end.
You know, we have to relive that pain. Or maybe it changed this time. Who knows?
Nilu's Dance of Sabzeruz is about to begin. Let's go.
With your lack of intellectual credentials.
Not again.
We'll just have to try again next year.
No laugh. Neely saw the dialogue, but she was like, I can't laugh at this.
Observing a modest drop in the output of jnana energy, but values still remain within normal parameters.
Are they researching me? What the fuck is happening?
Continue to monitor for variances in the data and find the cause as soon as possible.
Why does Paimon feel so tired after so much sleep? We should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
No, not again.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Not at all. I arrived early.
She sounds like she's about to run out of energy. I feel like there's something really fucked up going on there. Does not.
Paimon wants to eat the Sunsetia flavor.
Which one do you want?
That's so ominous.
Congratulations! Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Paimon knew she always had incredible luck.
Number 1 is lizard tail. Number 2 is hara fruit. Number 3 is lavender melon. Number 5 is onikabuto.
Wait, how did you know? Don't tell me that you already knew which flavor was in each box. I packed all those boxes this morning and they've been sealed ever since. You couldn't have known beforehand.
Traveler?
Oh, just now, that was
Hey, where are you going?
just over here? Don't just smile at me. Don't just say nothing, traveler. You need to greet them. Say hello.
Look, isn't that Dunyarzad? You already know that this isn't your first Sabzeruz Festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this. You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon?
She says you get. Does it give us the memories of the things?
What the? This is our 20th time at the Sabzeruz Festival?
20th?
Huh? No. The 30th? 40th? Just how many times have we been to the Sabzeruz Festival? What the heck? This isn't the first time we've met. And I answered that question a long time ago. Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro. And you also have special, sensitive constitutions. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness.
What's about the Dunyasard over there?
A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that.
Oh no.
She doesn't have a lot of time left. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida.
Hello.
This cycle is called the Samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside a one-day Samsara. As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I don't know how you'd be after that.
Oh no, it's another Danganronpa, like, oh, you gotta figure this stuff out for yourself, or you going to die or something, I don't know.
I can only give you surface level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down Dunyarzad's illness. Her illness gets worse after each Sabzeruz Festival. If we can break out of the Samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. All I can do is raise a gale to delay her fall. You sure love to use weird analogies. Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use existing knowledge to understand unfamiliar things.
True.
With what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
Oh no, it's this thing again! There we go, time loop.
The flow of time is endlessly cycling within one single day.
A time loop?
Yeah. Okay, that was easy enough.
You've given similarly wrong answers in the past. A pity.
Oh.
The Sabzeruz Festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them. Hurry and find the truth before today's festival ends.
Oh, hello.
You came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous
You want the traveler to take Dunyarzad somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers around. Did Paimon get that right?
How did you know what I was going to say?
You sold your great sword to support the festival.
I didn't tell anyone about that. Including Miss Dunyarzad. You couldn't have known. And just now, you literally took the words right out of my mouth. What's going on?
All right, so this is the situation.
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me.
And you noticed something off about Dunyazard.
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about. I'll go rest on the bench over there.
Oh, she became a complete NPC,
My
like...
lady, are you angry?
That's some next level NPC behavior. Come with me, I'll show you some evidence.
Nahida, we brought a friend. Are you busy?
Who are you talking to?
Huh? I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss Dunyarzad here.
Hold on. Over there. Is that Miss Dunyarzad? She's lying down here, isn't she? How's she doing?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma. How did you know she was here?
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like regret or disappointment. What happened?
Do you believe us now? The Sabzeruz Festival has been repeating itself. You think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sabzeruz Festival as a sick joke.
Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know.
The Akasha's evil.
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
Maybe it's a good thing that the Faturi's gonna go get that, you know?
Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us?
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
It's worth a shot. Somehow I don't think it'll be all that simple, huh?
Mark my words. Vengeance will be mine.
Everyone removes the garbage. I feel like at the end of every day, there's always the sound of a beep.
Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
Heard the same sound foremost, did we?
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway. Traveler, did you hear that?
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep. but it sounded like it was coming from inside my head.
Jeez, they're messing with our brains.
We took off our Akasha terminals.
That's so cursed.
Runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be casualties.
But we cannot lose all of our progress.
Paimon remembers everything!
Good.
Good. Nahida, you've never told us anything about yourself. I guess I'm the moon.
No, lies and illusions.
The moon? Wasn't that the result of our divination? Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth, so you should focus on other things. Don't get distracted and miss any clues.
No, not the squiggle, Nahida. No, I trusted you.
Dia helped us a lot yesterday, so let's go find her.
Oh.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt?
You didn't get hurt this time.
You didn't get hurt this time.
Are you still getting used to your new greatsword?
Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone about it. It's weird how such a new weapon could feel so familiar. It's as if I've already used it to fight a countless number of battles.
Could it be because we moved the thingamajig?
You found out that Dia got out just fine today, even though she got injured every other time she fought the kidnappers. Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunyarzad?
Not quite.
Good job on all that progress. Get some good sleep tonight. Hey, what kind of an answer is that? Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you experience tomorrow. How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday? Does tomorrow truly exist as anything beyond a made-up concept? It's even possible that this entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world has just been one endless Sabzeruz Festival.
Oh, okay.
Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety dookie away.
What? And you say that all with an eagle squiggle.
Continue the harvest. Compared to what we stand to achieve, these sacrifices are trivial.
We're still in the same day. You already knew last night that we didn't break out of the Samsara? Why did you tell us? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. And I thought it might help you clear your minds. Paimon thought that Duke did that! In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me.
Aww.
You two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence. If you weren't here, I may as well not exist. That's why you two have been everything to me. So, what's your new hypothesis?
If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day,
Oh.
then we would unwittingly relive that same day again and again.
Oh, oh.
Oh! Then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories. But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword. A brilliant deduction. To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows. Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again? You might learn something new.
You suddenly became proficient with your greatsword because we've lived through the same day many times already, and our memories of the day are erased every night.
Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
I mean, yeah, that seems pretty right. Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're basically, yeah, they're brainwashing us, and you could call them a cult, I'm sure.
Let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this greatsword, but my brain just doesn't remember it? That's impossible. If we've actually been reliving the Sabzeruz Festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used? The money we spent, the food we ate.
Shit, you're right. That's actually a good question.
Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago.
If the sages were behind this.
They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything.
What? But like, how do they just sneak in at night, put coins in Dia's purse without her noticing? Like, what's happening?
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
But also, I'm just confused because, like, this city isn't, like, closed off or anything. Anyone can just enter and exit as they please. Like, I assume it's just a city that's, like, living in, like, this time loop. Which is not a time loop, it's just we're getting a memory erased or push erase going on. We still don't really know. Well, someone was like, oh, I want to go and visit Sumeru City today. Like, if their time is still, like, flowing normally, and they go here, what happens then? Do they just join this place and live here forever? Do they erase everybody's memories? Then there will be no one left who shared a memory. That would be terrible.
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days worth of practice. Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. It would be impossible to copy these marks.
Is our memory deletion theory also wrong?
Oh, how come we never thought about leaving the here?
How about we go back and ask Nahida?
What will happen if we try and leave the city?
As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before.
Oh?
It's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night.
Let's try again tomorrow. Time for the beep.
I have another message for you. Listen to it and you'll understand.
Oh?
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sabzeruz Festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
You should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in.
Let's go and try to leave the city today.
Okay, let's go!
Why can't we leave the city? What is the academia up to now?
Oh.
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand Sage. Just wait until tomorrow.
Wait until tomorrow, but tomorrow will never come.
Why don't we climb over the walls?
Paimon, stay. Good puppy.
Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind?
We need someone to stay and witness the events from this side.
Okay. Paimon will wait for you. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible.
Okay, okay.
And please, be careful.
This is just Paimon saying this. She could just say, oh, I was really worried about you.
Memories!
Ah, memories. Let's go and try and leave the city today. What?
Paimon would never see you again. You just disappeared. Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back. You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick look.
Aww.
Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant. So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased? You want something that can pass on messages, right? I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city. Alright. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday. But Paimon still isn't happy about it. That covers everything that's happened so far.
So that message was what I left for myself when I left the city?
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside.
I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty. Except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
It sounds like you went to another dimension. Like, what was that?
These spaces have been disappearing, one after the other. Absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Why did the message end right there? Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment. Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
Like, it can't be the real world. Surely not. Surely. Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, so that's what it is. After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sabzeruz Festival, also disappears, and we're taken to the next day. Do lots of new spaces appear every day? Just what are these spaces anyhow?
Give me some time. I need to organize my thoughts.
Hey, where are you going?
We need to clean up the brain spaces.
The dance of Sabzeruz is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
The dance of Sabzeruz. It's that time already.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead, Dunyarzad? We still have some other stuff to do first.
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking away.
I think I know the answer now.
Awesome! Let's meet up with Nahida first. You can tell us both together.
Hey, how's the dance going? Is the dance happening? I still think it would be fun if we actually, like, just, is my word apprehended? You just, you know, attack the, not really attack them, but like, you stop those people and, then, Nilu can do a dance, and then we'll let them go afterward, because, you know, there's no consequence. Might as well just try to do something crazy every day if there's no consequence. It sounds bad, but like, it's just so she can do a dance, it's fine. Just tie those people up for what? It's just like an hour or something, it'll be fine.
Are you ready to take your Sabzeruz exam and graduate from the festival?
Ask away, Miss Nahida.
Have you discovered the hidden truth?
Those spaces remind me of dreams, like the one I had in the Avidia Forest. People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon.
Dreams with no human presence? The truth behind the dreams.
We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
Okay.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream. But the truth is, the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it. And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when she was trying to describe them. In fact, we're all in one big dream together right now. Correct answer. But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that? Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming.
That doesn't sound great. The brains are most active when they're dreaming? Why you dream such nonsense dreams, Dan? Seems like a waste of brain power. Oh no, I dream about losing my teeth again. Oh boy, that sure takes a lot of brain power.
Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions. And the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So it was all a dirty trick? So then, what about the Samsara? The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream.
It's wild.
Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sabzeruz Festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another Samsara cycle. People wake up to yet another dream about the Sabzeruz Festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha, and so it continues.
What?
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine!
Very good.
Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into. So that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't do anything.
So how do we wake up from the dream?
Alright, last question. Who am I?
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation. So then, if Nahida has referred to herself as the moon...
So you know this?
You're Lancelot Grisanali.
I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last.
Even
Paimon guessed that.
Why couldn't you simply tell us the truth? Actually, good question.
You asked me this question before. My answer was, it would literally blow your minds.
Well, finding the truth also blew my mind, so you know.
Now that you know this is all a dream, this answer should hopefully make more sense.
No, you should just have told us.
Your notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. I couldn't expose you to that kind of risk.
Sure, okay. But what do they get? Like, I understand, like, harvesting the dreams for the Akasha for knowledge and stuff like that, right? But what I don't understand is, like, what do they get from, like, forcing people to, like, live a dream like this? Is it just out of spite? Just because they, oh, how dare you celebrate this festival? I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna put the whole city under a dream sequence. Like, what's happening? What is this dream about this festival?
I know, right? Why did they have to base this dream on my birthday? Could it really just be a coincidence?
Oh, I'm sorry. Happy birthday, Nahidas. Happy birthday.
The Academia sages are determined to harvest lots of dreams in a short time, no matter the cost. They have to be up to no good. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about it. After we end the Sabzeruz Festival, Samsara, we have to look into them. I'll tell you how to break free of the Samsara tomorrow. See you then. Good morning, Nahida.
Where's, Dunyazard? Oh, no.
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct. Did Dunyarzad already disappear? No way! Are we too late? The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
Yeah, we were so close!
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about that other Dunyarzad? Just what is she? Is she also going to disappear? She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream. So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness. And it was you who inspired her. So you do remember her after all. Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one cared about her personality or thoughts. It was as if she only lived to stall her Elazar. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she still...
Still meant a lot to her.
Far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon.
That's not what I said, but okay.
I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Sabzeruz Festival with so many regrets. Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the sage's fault, and theirs alone. To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end the Samsara as soon as possible.
I feel like we wasted a lot of time and something could have been avoided, but sure, let's just go on.
This dream belongs to a host who created it. So, how should we find that person? Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from deep within their consciousness. Which means, with the power of imagination, they can change anything in this dream.
So, we find the host, then what?
Find some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually, once that happens, the person will wake up and the dream samsara will be broken.
Okay.
Everything you've achieved up to this point has all been for the sake of finding the host and ending the samsara. As for me, I'll be out of town. Are you going to that place full of dreams where the Traveler went? Yes. I want to try something. There must still be a small wisp of possibility. Dunyarzad would definitely want to see us save everyone else. So let's break the samsara for her sake. So, who do you think the host of the dream is?
Maybe if there's a Night of Flowers? I feel like it might be, Nilo. Maybe it's Nilo. Who knows?
Let's go ask him some questions, shall we? Would you mind taking part in a little experiment with us?
An experiment? That came out of nowhere. I'm listening, though. What do you need me to do?
Could you make a wish?
I'm a little nervous saying this out loud, but I want Miss Dunyarzad to be happy. She just doesn't seem like herself. She's always so gentle and kind.
So, you have a crush on Dunyarzad?
When she placed the hat of the Night of Flowers onto my head, she said to me, I want everyone to have a happy Sabzeruz Festival. In that moment, I just wanted to be her Knight of Flowers for the rest of my life. 50 years? 100 years? I'll serve her till the end of time. Okay, yeah, that was a bit much. Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
I kind of hope it's him.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh.
What?
But...
Faki? Sorry, but only one portion of Yelda candies per person. Back home you go. Nice try, you two. Anyway, never mind. I don't need to see her appear right in front of me. As long as she's happy.
Ugh, no!
Remember how during the first Sabzeruz Festival, before the Samsara started, we came here with Dunyarzad because she wanted to pick something up? She said it was because she had forgotten something.
Yeah, I forgot about that. But I remember now. What was that about? Should we check out what that item is? Paimon enters the room and returns a while later carrying something. An elegant and written note. I was finally able to get these notes written before the Sabzeruz. Yeah. I just know how to read that word once. I heard it so many times. Once the festival ends, you and Paimon will probably continue your journey immediately. So I was hoping that I would be able to give you this before that. This is a compilation of folk legends concerning Lesser Lord Kusanali, created from a series of interviews that I conducted in succession and wrote down. I hope this will be of use to you on your search for her. Aw, thank you, Dunyarzad.
Wow. Dunyarzad wrote all of this. Sounds like she was always thinking of us even while we were away.
And you know, after all this time, I still can't say her name correctly. I'm so sorry.
Even though she was also busy preparing for the Sabzeruz Festival and had all her health problems to worry about. She must have wanted to give this to us as a gift on the day of the Sabzeruz Festival, right? If we hadn't found this book, we never would have known.
Snooping into people's rooms is good. That's the lesson. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, it's bad. Don't do it.
But now that we know, we can't even thank her.
Talk to Dunyarzad. Well, it's not gonna get much from actually talking to her. This is just gonna be sad. Oh, that's beautiful.
It's Dunyarzad's puppet.
Feel better if I guess I'll feel better if I say this out loud. Thank you.
Traveler? You must be exhausted. Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago. Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilu's Dance of Sabzeruz.
I can barely call it now.
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Dunyarzad?
Yes, Traveler. What is it?
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come...
Not leaving behind any regrets.
What? Where are we going this time?
To watch the dance of Sabzeruz. Yeah, we need to watch this dance. This gotta be like the thing that we need to do. For Dunyarzad! I'm going the wrong way.
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer.
Beat them up. Just like, jump kick in here. Nilu's gonna be like, Traveler, what are you doing? And I'll be like, Nilu, do your dance. I'll do the point, I'll do the Genshin point. You know how they point all the time. The Traveler will be like in that pose and like an off kilter like, Nilu, do your dance. Beat them up.
Traveler?
It's not pointing, but it's very close to what I wanted to see.
Traveler,
Yes, that's what everybody calls me.
Traveler?
The puppets.
Oh, of course! If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this.
Then we can beat them up, right?
What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
Oh! The purple flowers are here! That means it must be Nilu's dream, right? Hold on a moment, what's up with these flowers?
Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the real Padisaras went extinct after her death.
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful shade of purple.
That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? What's going on here?
Nilu, close your eyes.
Huh?
Imagine that the Grand Sage and in whatever the fuck are not here in front of you.
You guys are acting weird, but okay, I'll try. Hey!
Bye!
Weird! So Nilu's the host.
I won't say I called it, but I did, didn't I say? Now I always think I'm so ridiculous for throwing out my theories early on, but I should do it more often, you know? Just the odd times when I'm right, I can feel all good about myself, you know?
Am I dreaming?
What made you think this is a dream? As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find the Dendro-Archon.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dunyarzad told us a story like that when we first arrived in Sumeru City. So it was about the first sage, huh?
Yep, but there's more to the story. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendro-Archon, and she finally gave her blessing to him. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendro-Archon, I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home for far too long. They must be worried. The Dendro-Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had just woken up from a dream. His wife, lying next to him, said, You're off to search for the Dendro-Archon today, aren't you? Have a safe journey, my love. In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City, and founded the Academia.
So, the first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story? He never went on his journey? But we really gotta wake up soon.
Now that Nilu is aware of it, this dream should be over soon?
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sabzeruz Festival is almost over too.
Do the
Since
dance!
we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sabzeruz as beautiful as we can.
Yes. Been waiting a long time for this, I honestly have. I hope Dunyarzad is watching. Give us the dance.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sabzeruz.
This is kind of like Bossa Nova-esque. I like that. Well, the whole city is just disappearing.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilu's dance.
Is she seeing it though? Oh. Thanks. That was way satisfying. I'm glad we got to do that. We're free. We're free.